All right, boys, we're here. We're here. Hey, let me tell you something. The market looks beautiful. I'm throwing a shirt on really quick. It looks like we might be mooning, okay? It looks like we might be mooning, okay? I just brewed the coffee. It's way too strong right now, but you know what? We need all the help we can get. This is looking good, boys. Honestly, if you didn't get your options, it's too late now, I think. I mean, you could try. It's risky. It's a risky play. Bring the vibes, boys. Bring the vibes. Bring the vibes. Alright, sorry. I did send Trey a little message last night. Actually, this morning. I sent him a message and I said, "Here, wait, can I?" I think I can share my screen. Let me open it up. One sec, guys. I'm trying to show you guys. It's pretty funny. It won't connect. What the hell? My iPad connects, no problem. It won't show. Anyways, I said I heard you bought options. I had a picture of Darth Vader. If you only knew the power of the dark side. That's funny. Okay. All right. We look good though. This is good. This is good. This is what I want to see. Now we are consolidating underneath a major resistance, right? This is what I said last night. This daily open level is going to be very big. Now, indexes are coming down. I have options for 2 weeks out, like not this week, for next. So I can afford to hold this for a little bit longer. I'm going to see how we react to Powell. That's going to be really major here, because I don't believe we just lose our minds here, personally. But we could go. It could get terrible. So, you know, be careful. Be watching. I'm waiting to see what Powell says. My boy Jerome, boy, the whitest boy in the world named Jerome. But hey, he rocks it. He rocks it. 75 shares. We'll add another 25. Oh man. Oh man. Do we add more? Do we add more, boys? The stimmy is here. The stimmy is here. Do we think we're in a break? Like, do we have? All right, let me look. I'm gonna buy cheddar. I'm gonna buy cheddar flow right now for us. You can do the trial, but I want the dark pool for us. Pricing. Come on. This is gonna help out with options. Let me buy this. I hate when they're like, "Let me create a password for you." Out the way. One sec, guys. Let me get this really quick. This will really give us some more information too for the stream, just for like options flows, how money's moving and stuff like that. I think you guys will really like it. So Getting a little bit of negativity on the volume right there, baby. One sec. Let me open up Yahoo Finance. One sec. I'll read the chats here in a sec. Just give me. I need a second, guys. One 157-418. Verify. Save. So I already know what my credit card is. I kind of hate using it on my phone. We're kind of just trending in this range. Let me see the volume really quick. I want to see the volume. Look at that. We're coming down a little bit. Ugh. No. 8 mil. Not too much volume this morning, guys. Not too much. I mean, this is hurting us. So the Nasdaq coming down so hard does hurt. One sec. I need to find this card. This is like the really like cool thing about having the Apple card. Is always being able to check this like right here. This is like the really great part about having an Apple card. Oh, you guys can see all my stuff. Zoom in a little bit. I do not want you to see my street address. I'm not really agreeing. I don't really know what this looks so strong, guys. This is I need to get this open right now so we can see this data. This is gonna be huge, I'm telling you. I think you're all gonna really like it. I love when it says what's your employment. And then I'm like, I'm a YouTuber. Took a long time. Dude, there's so much stuff I have to fill out. Boom, there we go, we got it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna look at AMC and we want to look at GME. GME probably has more volume for unusual activity, and I haven't used this in a long time. It's not showing any coming in. Interesting. Interesting. Put flow. There's no put. So see, this kind of shows you like the flow of people coming calls. See, look at that. Look how good that looks. BA is getting a lot of volume, a lot of strength. Makes sense because Dow is running so well. BA is probably going to run here. This looks really good. Man, I'm already loving this. I'm already loving this. I'm already loving this. This is a really cool little thing to use. Block. And you want to see sweeps. Sweeps are the strongest, I believe. I'll look more into that. I want to get all that, like, so everyone knows. But for right now. And this is the dark pool for today. I wish it would come out more. That's the only thing. Because I have not used this in so long. So basically when you look at this, think of how there's a level 2 data for stocks, right? You have level 2 data for stocks to look at. Well, now I have basically like level 2 data for options. Does that make sense? So it'll show a lot of the stuff coming in there. We can look. And this will show you see GameStop has the most bullish flow out of any stock that there is right now. Holy crap. Holy IWM has a lot of puts. People are using puts basically right here to hedge their accounts. This is the company Neo has. Wow, that is interesting. Now Neo's still really bullish also, but it has a lot of puts on it as well. Consumer sector like retail makes sense. It makes sense. Oil and gas is really getting hit. It's just a market cycle. This is really interesting. This is real. I'm just playing around with this for a sec. Oxy is tearing, going up. Let's look. Oh, and it connects to trading view. Gosh, I wish if I could connect my trading view account to this, that'd be icing on the cake. Icing on the cake right there. This is interesting. Let's look at Oxy really quick. Just trying to bounce. I mean, all you're watching for is XLE. Oh yeah, XLE is getting a bounce. It's double bottoming, but I would love to see XLE come down to here or to here. I don't think it's done yet. I'm scared. I don't want to enter yet. But scared money don't make money, guys, right? So we want to be careful. So we're not. Oh, look at that drop on the after hours on JD. If we don't hold this weekly, we got to exit out. So I'm watching that. Basically, what I'm doing for the options that I'm in currently, I have a week out, so I'm not going to die, but I'm going to take a hit. But the thing that I'm looking at is how do we react to Jerome Powell? And I think we're going to. I didn't see yesterday that we touched 13.3, or I would have had to have exited, and I just didn't see it when I was eating lunch. I don't know how I didn't see it, but I didn't see it. The other one is GPS. GPS, I'm fine. It's a good sector. And GPS, the sector is doing good, even though the market is kind of down. So this is the consumer sector, so they should be doing well. I like BA a lot, but we're gonna keep watching. Oh, AMC, golf claps, boys. Don't get too excited. AMC, she doesn't like when you get too excited with her, okay? So just, golf clap it out. She really likes this type of stuff. Good energy, good vibes. The elevator music hits hard in the morning. Like, I'm here to comfort you on your way to work every morning, okay? And then I'm here to inspire you to quit that job and only trade AMC. That's why I'm here. That's the job. Okay. Twitter. Let's look at Twitter really quick. Guys, I'm not going to lie. The Twitter's grown. We had to recreate our Twitter. Okay, we gave our other one to a friend. But, we're growing. 100 follies. Okay, we're growing. I'm going to start doing most of the giveaways, though, through Twitter. Yeah, there is a game hearing. True. So let's look at... Do you guys like this? Do you like this? Do y'all like looking at this? I know you don't really understand it yet, and I don't fully understand it either yet, so let me keep messing with it. But do you guys like how we can see this? And here we go. So here you see... These are all options coming in. So someone just put another one in right here. You're seeing the volume coming in, the price, how much they're paying for the premium, 49K. You see that? There's about 209. There's no unusual. AMC is the third most bullish stonk that there is right now today. How quick? You can sell it instantly, but it might hurt you. Can't skip second base. No, you cannot. Oh. Hey, let me wrap it up, AMC. Let me wrap it up, okay? Don't just go all the way, okay? So you know I'm trying to go. Alan Krentz. I'll still do giveaways at night too, though. I mean, we did 2 last night. One guy didn't hear. Let me email that guy from last night. Sorry, the other guy messaged me on Discord. That was the quicker way. Honestly, like last night, I got some ice cream and I went straight to bed. I tried to wake up this morning. I still didn't wake up in time to go to the gym. Samut Guchon. Send him. Sorry. We're filling up though. We're looking pretty good in the Discord, boys. We're filling up. I'm happy. I'm very happy. Yeah, flow. I'll go. No, this is a cheddar flow. So I like cheddar flow because you could narrow it down a little bit better. So that was the goal here. I mean, worst case scenario, I waste $100, right? Like worst case scenario, right? So looks interesting. But I'm gonna play with it. I'm gonna spend a lot of time on it even when I'm on stream, just to kind of get a good feel for it. The GME is really getting a push too. This is good. We wanted them to kind of move together, guys. This is what we want. This is the way. This is the way. I don't think it has increased yet, no. I mean by a little bit, of course it's increased somewhat, but has it gone to the min? No. Only 14. First 20 minutes, only 14. She's starting out real slow for us. She's like that pot of coffee this morning. I literally went and brewed it this morning, and for some reason it just didn't. And like wasn't like got out of the shower and it was like there's like this much. I was like no. I was like, all right, so I just dumped more water and I didn't know what else to do. I had to go to bed early last night. We'll get in the morning 3 a.m. Ooh, price start for AMC today. If we can get above 14.5, guys, this is no hype. Okay, this is no hype. If we get above 14.5 and can hold before about lunch, I'm willing to put some money on it that we test 16 to 17. And don't forget, if we hit 25 by Friday, Tyler shaves his head on the stream, so you know. 25 by Friday. And then we have to go give out AMC tickets and crap, apparently. Look at that put to call ratio. Look at the put to call ratio. No one's even put inputs on this thing. These are all just degens like us, you know what I mean? Ooh. Ew. Much more aggressive order than aggressive. That's the name. That's pretty much everything. Negotiated and tight stock sweeps are aggressive. Okay, sweeps are the most important. So yeah, they're all gonna be aggressive. That we're looking at. Guys, look at this bad boy. Look at her go. GME getting a little dumpy dump. Not AMC. No, not today. Here we go, boys. Here we go. And female. And blonde hair if it reaches. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking like Amber Rose. It's for it, but it's always for the boys as always. But we're looking really, really good. The only thing that is down that I'm watching. Oh no. The Nasdaq said, don't forget about me, AMC. Now it's sitting underneath a big resistance right now, right? But you're telling me there's a chance. Now we would love to see Gap stop perking up. It had pretty decent earnings from what I saw. Yeah, pretty great earnings. This is getting a little bit of a retrace. Retails definitely should be the ones doing very well right now. They're all heavy. Everyone's doing heavy options. Let's get some puts. Oof. More options coming in. So many call options coming in on BA. Holy crap. BA wants to run. This thing, honestly, look how, see how it's mounting VWAP? This could easily push to 273 quick. Holy crap. AMC needs to hold above 1360, guys. 1360 is where it needs to hold, okay? It needs to get above and hold. So we need to mount this line right here, okay? Keep that in the back of your head. We need to mount it, okay? Mount it like a horsey. Was mad going to buy 600 in a stock this morning around 12.7, but they said it was an issue with my bank, kind of salty. Now let's say, so let's say you was to get an option for the 19th at $14 and it hits 14 today. Would you be profitable if you sold that option today? It depends. I mean, it totally depends on the theta delta and stuff like that. And I know it's going to be really confusing to explain to you. But it totally just depends on your option with how long it took to get there, how quick. But let's say you bought it right now. Let's say I bought it literally right now at 8.53. I bought a $14 call option for AMC for this week, right? And it was $1.50. Chances are, if we hit $14 within the next 5 minutes, that option would increase pretty greatly in value, because it happens so fast. Now, if we wait till the end of the day, it might be worth the same. It just depends. There's a lot of math that goes behind it. The coffee's good this morning. I also have one of those little triple shotties. So either way, I'm looking good. Get those stimmies in AMC now, boys. Get them in. Get them in. It's a good point. It's a good point. It's a good point. Is the music? Tell me if the music's too loud as well, and I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off, or turn it down a little bit. So look, we're kind of just trickling, man. We're just chill. We need more volume, guys. We need more volume. I cannot emphasize that enough. I'm very surprised GME isn't getting more. I'm surprised there's no more volume in general in the market right now. Lots of puts coming in, I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now. I know a lot of people are bearish on Starbucks. Lots of people are bearish on Starbucks. Get some UWMC. Those are actually probably pretty cheap. The fact that it's at 823. I could see it getting another bounce. I really could. BP. Let's look. Yeah, let's look at the flow on Starbucks really quick. That's a good one. Really good one. I know some people were asking me yesterday in here too. I know some people were asking me. We're just, man, we need to get above this, guys. We have to get above this line now. Get above it and hold it. Let's buy Q puts. Those Q puts might be juicy, to be honest. I kind of like them. It's a really good hedge. Where's the Qs at? Let's look. Yeah, where you at? Yeah, we came down and just touched that. We could come back down. How's IWM looking? Yeah, IWM's getting wrecked. Holy crap. Yeah, I got my stimmies. We'd be live streaming to PAL at 2 p.m. Maybe. It'll be 1 p.m. for me, I think. So I should be live. But again, I don't think he says anything too negative, to be honest. Be very surprised. The GPS is getting that push back up. You see how we're mounting that? This consumer sector should be doing well. So I've some good confidence there. I know we got a little bit high, but I'm playing it for that $33 push. JD also pushing back up, mounting. So they're showing that they have strength and that they basically just dipped because of the Nasdaq. And sometimes you're gonna get into this, you know. You're gonna get into some trades that get negatively affected because you just played the market wrong that day. You know what I mean? Going to the next day. And honestly, it was not smart to play the market a certain way with Powell speaking the next day, because you never know what's gonna be said. But overall, I mean, it is what it is. CTRM, boom, it knocked out of this channel, not buenos nachos. So if it drops out of 90, it probably keeps coming down. That double top does not look pretty, let me tell you that. AMC is trying. She's trying. She needs to get above. She has to get above this 13.6 range. Lots of Q puts coming in. I got SPY calls, but Q puts, very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. There's the SPY ones. That was a big one right here. These are smaller. But I think if you're playing SPY puts, the way you're playing it is you're short term on it. I think because I really don't believe Powell says anything negative, like super negative right now. Check out X, just X, XXX Sentation. Steel, it's super high. It's doing really good. I think steel's gonna do good going to the summer along with lumber. They're gonna continue to do well. Is there any specific steel options though? I've never honestly. I can say honestly, I've never traded steel. Never ever. There we go, getting pushed down now. How much longer? 2 minutes left on this candle. It's gonna be big. Duo. Let's go. I'm gonna look at the top again. Flow overview. Tesla, AMC's dropping in volume, boys. Dropping in volume. GME staying up there. A lot of people like Tesla right now. How's Tesla even looking? It's looking good. Start of the day pretty terrible and bouncing back pretty immediately. Let's watch the end of this candle. These 15-minute candles are pretty huge for us. Let's look. Quick question: how do interest affect the markets? So it affects the rate, and people are getting loans. It affects the rate that banks are allowed to let people borrow. So internally, it's a whole like domino effect for the market. It strengthens the economy, but it hurts like the front end of it. If that makes sense. Not a great candle. I mean, we still opened up very strong for today. Don't get me wrong, but it looks like we're trending. I don't like how we're trending right now. My positions are looking juicy, but you know, I just don't understand the drop in volume. Retail just got free 1.4K. What the hell? What is huge? Pharmaceutical. Oh, okay. They got puts. Interesting. That is so cool. It tells you earnings and SSR. Wow. That is sweet. Holy crap. But it only tells you for unusual volume. That's dumb. Okay. It's okay. Okay. That's cool that it still tells you. Like, honestly, that's one of the coolest things I've seen. SVYRA. I'd have to see like information on them before I made a move. The Nasdaq's looking decent though. We need the Nasdaq's helping us right now, guys. The Nasdaq is gonna be that boost we need. If it can maintain up here, guys, I think we could get that push. Because right now it looks like we're kind of dying out a little bit. You know, the flame is getting covered up a little bit. We need a push. We're not getting it. You know what I mean? The volume is not there right now. And typically, but like when we look at this, we get those 4 days of low volume and then we pop. You know what I mean? It happens quite a bit. 4 days low volume and we pop. It's just it's a trend that keeps happening here. And so could this, you know, lead us to that 4 days or 3 days of low volume going into Friday? Possibly. I hope not. We'll have to see. Roblox is doing really good. Just be careful. I'm not buying at these ranges right now, personally. That's just me. The dangerous game. The dangerous game. I'm surprised Gap is coming down right now, especially with the markets being held up pretty strong. Got a nice push up by JD to 84. Start trending. I think we're fine. NVL, yes, I'm very surprised in the dump. I mean, well, the market is coming down. So it's just following the market, but I really thought I had a lot of room to go this week. I thought I had a lot of room to go. Oil is doing okay, nothing great. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't touch it. You see how it's still trending. I think we have more downside for sure. Doesn't look great. I mean, not too much looks amazing, to be honest. What's on GVO has earnings. I mean, I'm not playing earnings on GVO, or I typically don't play earnings in general. I'll play up until earnings. You know what I mean? I'll play like the hype going into it because typically we have good movement. The IV crush doesn't occur, but be careful. GME's not at 220. Oh yeah, it is. So I'm a liar. I don't know what I was looking at just now. It's like the soldier that woke up to rush to the front line, but like then I was all alone. You're right. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We're holding, man. We're holding this little spot up here. And I'm telling you, though, if the Nasdaq started to dump, AMC would dump right now. I am astonished with this volume right now. Oof. Yeah, I see it's getting that push down. This could definitely make a leg down like 12.10, maybe 11.6. We'll have to see. It just, there's no volume right now. It's doing the typical AMC, this low volume days, and we could see some low volume for the next 2-3 days. I think it's very possible. I know you guys don't want to hear it, but it looks like that could be what happens. I'll probably exit my one for this week now. I think I'm down a little bit on them, actually, the 38 I have. Okay, looking at CSCW. It's getting beat up. I mean, right now is a rough time to be buying anything, but we're gonna have to see how, you know, when we come back from Jerome. Okay, like I know I keep like you gotta see how we react to that. Like, so if AMZN and this stuff can hold around this range does that now, and then he comes out and he says the same crap he's been saying for the past few weeks, we could easily start moving in a good direction. Okay, look at you already looked at that. Let's go, people. Just bought my 25 more shares. Long term, I don't care. I would have to look into the company actually. I thought stimulus checks was supposed to send AMCT. Hey, you know, it's possible. Also, too, you think the people, you know, do they buy first thing in the morning? What are they doing? You know what I mean? Yeah, you gotta see what's happening. I still feel good. I still feel really good. Hope our boy Joey Boy does something good for the market. AMC, you can see that AMC volume dumping down though. Holy crap. It's dropping. Dropping hard. Tesla is sitting up there. I think BA looks really good. It's kind of crazy. I think BA always looks really good though. Snap has been doing really good too, which I think Snap has a reason to do good because they have a lot of data too, and the ads they can run like super good. If you look at them. Oh my god, GPS. I think I'm gonna have to sell GPS. I want to hold JD though. JD, I like. This is such a good value. The earnings were phenomenal too. Look at those earnings. Oh my gosh. Let me make sure. Yeah, so the EPS barely beat. And then the revenue beat. The revenue beat by another billion. Still decent. How are the outlooks though? I think the increase of everything well. We should give a better outlook for these people. Crap. Some companies give such bad outlooks. It's infuriating. I'll feel like trash if I'm willing to take the loss from Pal though. You know what I mean? Like I will feel like trash if I get out of this position or any of my positions right now. Since I already entered them before Pal spoke. Like right now, like there's a lot more upside than there is downside in my opinion. On the market in general right now. AMC dead catting. No, I think it looks fine. Momo dropping 15.59. I bought some long term. Oh. Any news? I haven't seen it. No alerts or anything for this. Earnings are gonna do good. I knew earnings were coming up, but earnings didn't even hit. The hell? I think it just dropped. I wish more insiders, but it's a tech company, so I expect them not to too much. I mean, I'm holding right now. Obviously, I have to hold right now, but Jesus. Holy crap. I mean, it's coming back down to this is a great opportunity. I'll probably make a video on them today. This is beautiful. This is like, I'll add more. I'll buy more Momo here. I'm not joking. I will 110% add more Momo at these levels. Easy. I'm actually going to send out a message to a few people. So you know. But it's not financial advice. Wait, let me go back. I need to look at OBV really quick. I know that's what I was looking at was the OBV on it. I had a yeah, oh dude, hell yes. The OBV hasn't even been affected. Barely affected. Oh my god. Gross. Yeah. I recommend looking into that company if you don't know who they are. What? Dab. F's in the chat for 14K, baby. F's in the chat for 14K. Is your stream live? Yeah, it is live. Nightbot, get on your job. Pin is at monthly open. Let's look. It dipped. Who said that? Deluxe, you're back in here, baby. Welcome back, Deluxe. Deluxe is one of our mods from a long time ago. I'm glad to have you back. I want our mods back in here. You know what I mean? I know Daddy had to take a little break, okay, but Daddy's back. I'm telling you guys, Gap looks beautiful. Gap looks beautiful. For on the option side going into next week, I have I think $34 strikes going into next week. I think we hit 33 rather easy. That's probably where I start taking some profits. The market looks really good. My boy Jerome is not coming in here gonna ruin this. All about the stream. Can your aunt get a shout out? Yeah, Sarah's my aunt that's 3 years older than me. Basically my sister. She's a glorified sister. Glorified version of his sister. Zom released their product early at it's poo poo. Guys, this is like what I expected. You know what I mean? This is what I expected. One, this should tell you about what Zom is as a company, and this isn't to be like honestly, like everyone thinks like Tyler, you're being conceited. Like no, I'm telling you why I thought what I thought. You know what I mean? And if you don't want to use that to like educate yourself, then I guess go hit your head on a brick wall and continue to do the same stupid stuff and follow YouTube. So the reason why I didn't like Zom, the product is a niche product. Yes, people love their animals, but this product isn't being sold to people that love their animals. It's being sold to people that manipulate people that love their animals, correct? Does that make sense? You're selling it to the person that takes care of those people's animals. And let's say that 70% of those people aren't ethical people. I would say there's more unethical people in the world than there is ethical people in the world. So this is a niche product being sold to them at a premium that they don't need. Just saying. They don't need it. They like at all. And then on top of it, they released their product early without notice to everyone else. So this lets you know that there probably was some type of insider sell-off. I would suspect someone profited off of this. I would be willing to bet money on it actually. So this is a company that like I wouldn't want to touch, especially long term. Like day trading maybe, but like long term, like you don't want to do something with a company that just, you know, they just did a deal, released it early, didn't let anyone know. Now they would have said, hey, we're gonna be releasing this early, or you could suspect us to release this early, then it'd be different. But be careful. It could go up, guys. It could go up. It's sitting near that monthly level. It has support. It looks interesting. It could be a good play. I'm not touching it based on the stuff I just said. So be careful there. Be careful. Let's look at 13. I know I'm looking 13.4. It looks good. It looks good. Someone want me to look at Pin. Pin is basically DraftKings, but a poopier version. This could be a good. This will be a. Let's look. To the flow chart. Dun dun dun. No volume today. Anyone here have flow algo? We need God King Kyle to meme us to victory. Let me get him in here. He might be at the gym. We're supposed to go man. Oh, it was downgraded to underweight. It'll probably be a short-term effect. I like Momo, guys. I'm telling you. For facts, I like Momo. Look at the product. Look at the tech. I like it a lot. I'm telling you, compared to other Chinese brands and companies, could it come down a little bit more? Maybe. I'm just averaging more in. I'm telling you. Huge support it's at. Huge support. It could break, though. You know what I mean? That's the game. That's the name of the game we're playing right now. But I'm a fan, guys. I think tech is looking decent right now, and I love Momo. I love what they're doing. Deluxe, can you? I'm just curious if Cheddar Flow has the same flow as Flow Algo, or does Flow Algo have more? GEG. I'm just kind of getting the swing of it. I just got this though. Oh, GE looks really good. Oh, mamacita. Ford, I'm never buying Ford. You're high. Macy's looks strong. So this Macy's getting calls, getting good volume. That is actually pretty good for Gap. Same sector. But Gap will outperform 100%. Look at all those sweeps. All those are great. Those are all aggressive. Ford. What is Ford? Well, they have another F-150 coming out? Jeez. They've been getting beat up, though. I'll tell you that. Ford has. GE looks really good, though. Oof, man, some stock here. Some stock. I would let it ride a little bit. Man, you can make a little stock swing trade. Would be nice here. How much do options? I can't contain myself. How much do options look like? I have to buy something on the dip today. And GE, if you look at clean energy and energy in general, GE does very, and they've been trending very good, even through the bad stock market right now, right? You know how to ABC. Oh yeah. Free money alert. That's what I call some. That's what I call these ones. When you get a play like this, we call these the free money alerts. Ever so often they run across the desk. We're going to wait a little bit, though. I want to wait, see how this price action holds up. I'm not just going to dump my money into it. Because, honestly, I don't trust cheddar flow yet. I'm not a believer yet. We need to see and trust it. I'm feeling an AMC run coming by noon. So, this is what I think about AMC. No. Take it with a grain of salt. We're trending in this range. The volume is poo-poo doo-doo. Okay? This is doo-doo right now. I'm telling you right now. This is looking like we're setting up for just, an everyday crappy. This looks terrible. Indexes are looking good. It looks like Jerome Powell. He could be our boy today. We might be kicking it with Jerome today. Okay. GE makes a lot. They do a lot of stuff for energy. They do a lot of stuff. Don't put GE in a box. I like GE. I said GME. GE. I want to wait for this candle, though. I want to see how this closes. I'm not just impulsively buying in. No. AMC 313.24. Oh, Kyle just said he got out of AMC. I took a $50 loss. Waiting till after that boy Jerome says something. Wow. You boys better start roasting that boy when he comes in. Yeah, GE builds the turbines and windmills that got frozen in Texas, apparently. I'm just joking. They obviously did not freeze in Texas. That was purely sarcasm. I love some good Texas propaganda, though. JD looks good. Looks good. Paper hands. Bro, I'm telling you. It was Kyle was the one that sold all my GameStop positions that I never had. Could be a nice play. Pin could be a nice play. Good thinking. Good thing I still on message. See, that's why we like Deluxe around here. The only problem with Pin right now is it had a huge run up, and this is getting that SPY sell off. Let's look. How's it moving? Did I look already? I thought I already looked. Some fat puts. They're not too much though. They're pretty cheap. One sec, guys. I'm just looking at some stuff. Plug is getting heated. PSTH. My friend loved them. They look interesting. It's OBV looks really good. Big resistance right there, though. How's AMC looking here? No new orders have come in. Lots of sweeps, though. Lots of sweeps. The volume is flowing in, though. People are buying. They're buying far out, though, man. August. Jeez. Let's look at GE. I mean, it would definitely be like a shorter term swing trade for GE. I just want to see how this candle is closing like that. I want to see how we move sideways. But the OBV looks, it looks like a breakout. This looks strong, but we have to think, like, could this go down if Nasdaq goes down? You know what I mean? Like, do you want to overextend? Because right now, if I enter another call, it's overextending because I already have 2 positions on the long side. So I'm heavy on the. I mean, I don't consider AMC one of my positions, but I'm looking at Gap. I have Gap, and then I have JD. Gap is performing okay. We're not down too much. JD's making a really strong bounce back. Looks super bullish too. So either way, I'm liking both. And neither one of those really had that negative of an effect from that dip on the OBV. The buyers are still there. It was just a dip from the indexes. And you actually see Gap looks really strong to get another. If it can get a breakout, I'm telling you, I think we run to 33 and we double our money there quick. So, you know, it's about remaining calm when you're in these positions in place. You just have to remain calm. Look at how long your dates are set out for and stuff like that. And then AMC, like I said, if we can just trend sideways until Jerome talks, we look good. And we're getting decent price action. Like, so let's zoom out to like let's zoom into the 5 minute. If you look at the 5 minute, I mean, we look good. We got, you know, typical price action that we're getting rejected, came up, coming down, holding. If we can get back above the VWAP, I think we get a breakout. So we're seeing a slower movement. But I mentioned this last night. We wanted to see somewhat of a move up. We wanted to get above 13.6 as quick as possible, but it didn't happen. So we're waiting. I'm having a Seattle speedball this morning, espresso and weed. You love to see it. Jerome for sure ahead, G. Namaste, 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 namaste. Appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate all these subs though. Everyone of you guys that tune in every day, I appreciate it, guys. You don't understand. I do appreciate it. If there are any questions. I got some messages in the Discord. Tyler Chimp, he no go gym, weak monkey. Bro, this weak monkey is way. Me and Kyle. All right, so. Oh man, Kyle, we can do boxing on the stream too when we do it. We can bring gloves in our suits. Boy, it's sure been easy to have diamond hands with shares you own for a while and think that a positive fresh capital. Oh boy, those hands get shook. Jerome is Darth Vader. Yeah, Kyle, I have April 1st, $20. I bought a lot. I bought a lot. Kyle, if you did your taxes, I'm pretty sure you'll get a stimulus too. I'm pretty sure. I'm telling you, I'm pretty positive. Now, if you didn't do your taxes, you played yourself. Yeah, look at her. Look at her. Oh, 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 oh. Everyone went. want chest pounds, baby. Chest pounds, baby. War chance. War chance, baby. Let's go. Let's go. You're ding dong, dude. You're an idiot. Where's no, it's like chilling. I want to keep looking at G. I'm looking at G. Yeah. This is strong, boys. This is strong. So this is what I'm gonna do here on GE. Money where the mouth is. These are very cheap plays too. I'm gonna get. Not we're. I don't care what you do. Oh baby, they're cheap. 28 cents a pop. 28 cents a pop. Let's look at this. Oh, Kyle, look, I've got cheddar flow too, so you know. So this shows the options flow. You know, we need every tool in the book if we're gonna beat these hedges, boys. You hear me? We need every tool available in the shed. I'm loving GE right here, though. Holy guacamole! For a push up, whew, $14 calls. Whew. Oh my god! God dang! I want to make sure though. Yeah, we get that break above this low in the OBV. Everything looks set. I just don't know. The only thing is overextending. You know what I mean? I'm having major self-control right now. This could be a really easy winner though. That's the that's the thing. Can I get one dippy dip so I can buy in? Everybody looking at me crazy with the banging on my chest at work. You gotta make those 8. Heartbreakers. What an idiot, dude. They call you God King Kyle. Some slow movement. We're getting some slowing down. The volume, though. Where is the volume? People, where are your stimulus checks? Put them in. Stop being little cucks. Come on. 13.4 resistance. I don't even know, to be honest. I don't think 13.4 is a resistance. This is 13.6 is where we need to get above. We're just sitting below the VWAP right now. Lady Pink. Look at that. Single mom was in the house getting the $2,800, feeling good. Oh, it's at the Nasdaq. Dippy. This could be bad for AMC. Ooh. It's not looking good. We need to see this hold, baby. We need to see this hold. JD. Come on. AMC is like, dude, I kind of like when the Nasdaq goes down. Okay. Fair play. There's Durden. I think you bought it and the Nasdaq came crashing down. But the GE shouldn't follow. It should follow industrial. It should follow Dow. I'm telling you, shares on GME, I like them a lot. I kind of want some GE shares to $14. It's a decent play, like 7-8%, give or take, up in the zone. I like them a lot. Options look really good too. You could double your value if we go up sooner than later. I'm thinking about some SOS puts. Back get cucked. What does Rogan say? I like Rogan. What are you talking about? God, God, you are literally an idiot. Every time I look at the chat, I see something stupid. So I think Fed chair will affect the market. Of course, it's gonna affect the market no matter what. But I don't think he has. I don't think that it's gonna be negative. You know, that's my point. That I think he's already said some of the bad stuff. So we need. It's just boring, slow days so far. Just back to back slow days. Yeah, there goes GE. God dang it. Ah, poopy. Ugh. Crap. Guys, AMC looks good. Look at the OBV. Let's look at the OBV. Right. We held it, right? We held that zone. 2. What are we doing now? What are we doing now? We're consolidating on the OBV. Consolidating. Correctamundo. But instead of coming down like we consolidated here, we're actually scaling back up, making higher lows. We're about to push out of this zone. Okay? Keep calm, boys. Calm down. Bought GE calls, which everyone's buying GE now. Everyone's like, hedgies, save us, wait for us. Come on, where my AMC calls at, boys? I need. Where's the unusual flow? Look at all these no-name stocks. Oh, CDev. Oh, baby. That's the one that guy was mentioning. They're getting killed. Holy crap. Man. Oh, man. They're getting killed. They're getting slaughtered. The dippy coming on AMC. Oh, GME is coming down. GME coming down. Nasdaq goes up. AMC goes down. Science. It's hard. Lady Pink with the sticky. Lady Pink, much love. I'm happy that you felt honored to give me the $10 worth of your stimmy. I would have the notification up there, but we don't have it right now because actually, let me turn it on. Much love. I'll leave that up here until it breaks. Gap dropping, falling hard. Let me look. Wait a sec. Wait. No, it's holding the spot. It's falling out of again. Steve. I need to adjust it to Steve. What I'm looking for and waiting for. Because we need to listen to what Powell says about anything and everything, right? And I don't think it's going to be too negative, but I think we could be jumping out of the gun a little too soon. This doesn't look great, though. I'm not lying. But I mean, if you're, I mean, you can hop out. I mean, like I'm riding the wave though right now. JD's holding up there, right there. Looks fine. That looks bullish actually. But the fact that it's underneath the weekly, I don't like. I will say that perfectly honest right now. Yeah, I think the Steve Madden is gonna be the new update right here. That needs to hold right there. AMC's holding like this 13. The fact that it's holding 13.3 is kind of great. That we're just sitting sideways up there. That's really, that's, you couldn't really ask for anything too much better than that. Let me put this on the red list. Red list. I'll put GE on there too. I know you guys are trading GE. Second Sight medical product eyes. It released another product? No, it didn't. You're lying. Did it? I don't think so. AMC forming a Bennett intraday. I guess, yeah. If we hold down here, though, guys, we're gonna dump. We're gonna dump. Way to go, Tahi Jinx AMC. I'm a jinx. Negative interest rates. You get money. Come on, do something. Oh, AMC. I think we're about to get a dip. This does not look buenos nachos, boys. I love when I text people, what are you doing? And they're at work. The theta isn't what's well, and depending when your expiration is, but the theta isn't really what's killing people right now. What's killing people is the stagnation. It's the IV crush. That's what's killing everyone. So you know, it is not the theta. I mean, the theta is hurting, yes, don't get me wrong, but we've had such volatile days, and then now we're just stagnating and trending, and this keeps happening. This keeps happening. So like, I don't know why everyone's freaking out. Like, this happened here. I mean, this looks better than this, but this looks like we're about to get a little bit of a retrace down. Positive thoughts, go Irish. think I'm gonna have to exit gap. I wanted to at least wait until post PAL, but I don't think it's gonna give me that opportunity. I don't think so. It's at such a big. This is like, I'm just getting out at such these big resistances. You can just see where we're at. Why so gloom? I'm not gloom. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. The coffee's not hitting me. Let me tell you that. But AMC's holding. It's hold. It was. Can it just hold for a little bit longer? You know, just okay. Hold on. Moderna with the what? I'm starting to think this is a bunch of baloney. I think I threw $100 down the toilet. Puts and Saber. Ooh, that's a lot of puts. Oh, there's the dippy. There's the dippy. Yep. So we get that sideways movement at that right there at the support, and then Nasdaq kept dropping. That's what's gonna happen with this. One sec. The question is, how far could we dip? That's the real question. AMC very well could keep dipping. Very well could. IWM is getting wrecked. This is what's hurting GPS. Gap. This is what's killing Gap right now, is the IWM. It is wrecking Gap. How long should I hold AMC? Dude, I can't tell you. I'll let you guys know when I sell my April 1st. Big support right here. I do love when I get messages though from like grown men, like 30, 40-year-old men on Twitter, and it's a picture of like an ape and they're like, hold, ouch, out. I'm out. Arvind. I mean, that honestly wasn't even a big dump. I mean, it was a 10-cent drop. Hey, we can't back up. You ever doing crypto? I don't really touch too much crypto. If I'm touching crypto, I'm just betting on like Mara and stuff like that. But now we're below the daily, which is no bueno. Oh, was that into a 15-minute candle? No, it was not. You're lying. Oh, that was, man. That's rough. What a bad candle. 10 cents drop hurts so. Still sitting in this channel, but yeah, we could trend in this channel and come down. Oof. I'd buy a lot more. I'd put the whole stimmy in there right there. I'd just stick it in. Chips all the way in. Airbnb getting that. No, it was getting crushed. $12.85, and I'm sitting pretty. I put my stimmy in AMC. I really want to push my options out. Gap. So the thing with Gap is what you should be watching. It's not really the Nasdaq. It's going to be IWM. The Russell. This is what's hurting it. And what Powell says is going to greatly affect it. So if you wanted, you could wait until post-Powell, like post after he talks. You know what I mean? Now, Momo, they got downgraded, so there is some residual risk there. So, you know, there is risk here, but I mean, it's at a huge support. I like the company. I like the tech. I like everything they're talking. I love it. You know what I mean? Like a Chinese Tinder, Snapchat, Facebook merged into one. I mean, it sounds super illegal, but how do you not see that being profitable? Kyle's puts are printing today. Oh, it's got big calls right there. Wow, those are big. Holy crap. 389. Spy. Where's the spy at? Those are big boy calls. But what they're doing is that's actually reassuring right there. The VIX, that's a little bit scary. I don't know. VIX is really cheap right now. The Russell, you guys, those really far. That's that I could care less about that opinion. Someone got a big GME call at 225, 1.1 mil this morning. It's a big one. This is what I'm interested in. The fact that they're bullish at the end of the week on SPY. So they're what people are expecting, and what this tells me specifically, and Amazon for next week. What this tells me is that going into the end of this week, they expect Powell's to not really be that big. They expect the worst to kind of be priced in right now, which is what we want to see. That's decent news. That's decent, something good to take into account. JD's trying to hold up as best as it can above this area. So I'm going to put your pup's number in the chat. I mean, they all look good though. I'm serious. I feel this is concerning. The chart here looks concerning, but if you look at this chart, it's the same thing as IWM, and I'm gonna keep saying it because it's following the Russell to a T. So you just gotta kind of remain calm. And if we look at what money's doing, you can see that they're betting that SPY, because it calls end for this week right here. You can see the end for this week, correct? So I feel good. I feel good. Super high G. Look at these super high. Look at that. Strikes 14. That's the one I mentioned. That's the trade I would have entered too. Actually, wow. For next week, wow, that's interesting. Crap, I kind of want some of those now. Did GE dip? Let's see. Kind of a little bit it did, but it's holding view up and it's sitting on top of this other price, so it's still very strong. Neo, April 1st, that's super good as well. I'm more interested in this GE though. Oh, look at that expiration on the Qs, the 31st, tough. Someone has puts, wow, sweeps for today on the SPY. This is interesting. Interesting stuff. I think GE still really, God, I want some. It's taking extreme self-control. In a way, this is kind of an OnlyFans account, except you have clothes on. We're only here to watch you, hear you. It really kind of is. Except you don't pay me. Turns it on members only. Now you gotta do bish. Oh man, my throat. Anytime I'm feeling full of myself, I go and I look at my Nokia position. I remind myself that I'm an idiot. Dude, Nokia's CEO lives to piss me off. Let me tell you something. Holy crap. Bray dance. Good morning, Kanye. Ooh, it's just like a waiting game till Pal gets here. Grab more for $1.20 calls and AMC teller. They're down to $1. Ooh, are they? I think AMC might come down deeper though. You know? I'm being a degen. What I'm thinking is I think we come down possibly double bottom in this 12.19 range. You don't want to hear it. I know you don't. But it's a possibility. Only thing that it looks super good right now is the OBV still looks really good, guys. The OBV looks very... I mean, this is what you want. This is what you want to see. The OBV looks so strong. See, I'm with Gazaldo. We're going to catch that fallen knife, baby. And it's sitting below the daily. Gee, man, I want some bad. I think the play though is just wait it out for a little bit. Wait till our boy Pal speaks. Look at JD. These boys are coming. This is gonna be the greatest comeback of all time right here. Greatest one-day comeback. But guys, if you don't think I have diamond hands, get in the Discord. You'll see how diamond my hands are. I'll be down like 50% on the position holding it, and then boom, lift off. I will never live down Nokia. Made me 2K in one day. Lost it all on some next day. Tune into Congress right now if you're looking to watch paint dry and boomers talk about stuff they have no clue of. Guys, this TikTok thing, we gotta take care of it. They're getting all of our data. The Chinese, they're getting all of our dance moves. Me and Kyle's friend, he goes, I'm holding. Screw Jerome Powell. 30 minutes later, text Kyle back. I understand how people lose all their money on options. There's just not too much we can talk about right now, guys. I'm sorry. You know, this is living to be one of the more boring streams of the day. Oh my god, Kyle. Oh. You and Trey should do a segment like both of you guys. His energy and your analysis is beyond great. I know, but I see what the problem is when I bring energy, typically turns into douchebag energy, you know? That's never good. Duo, big fan. Y'all, you guys know I love some PDD. PDD. Yeah, it's sold off. Ugh. Ooh. God, these Chinese stock, all Chinese stocks are selling off today. A lot are. Some SPY puts. Small wieners. Get out of here. Some small weenie cookies. Look at all these for this week. Wow. Q's. Ooh. GME puts. Look at this guy. Oh, Uncle Bruce does not like that guy. Let me tell you something. VIX calls. Oh, Micron. That's a semiconductor. Interesting. AMC bouncing back. Is there a movie you want to see in theaters once it opens up? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda want to see Godzilla. I want to see that right now. And it is open. It's been open. Can you give your thoughts on Resinola? I don't even know what that is. What is Renezola? I'm sorry. Douche muffin? Yep, douche muffin. It's actually kind of the vibes I get off. Daddy Shield. Dixie Normus. Woo! Woo! Kong versus Hedgies. Just smashing them. I was watching, like, I think, yeah, Lord of the Rings yesterday, watching some of it, and on the third one, like the fight when they're fighting at I think it's Gondor, maybe, I don't know. It's like the big city where he becomes king at. It's like the second to last fight. Anyways, the elephants are like just stomping on the people, and that's how I picture Kong versus Hedgies. Mike Santos, you better be. I swear to God, if I find out you watch that from home, you better take your whole family, spend your whole stimulus at AMC. I want every single penny spent at AMC. Because you know why? We like the stock. GE. I like you guys. I'm telling you. Getting a little bit rejected. Search, dude. Search. Look at all these calls. Holy crap. I mean, some of them go pretty far out. Can you check just for... So this is all for this week. You can see them all. All these sweet. This is a put. They had a put for... That's for next month. All the short-term ones, sweeps, and they're pretty high. Look at this one. Huge block though. That $14 right there. That's the one I like right here. This one was like just put in. That's the one I really like. I like G. This is a pretty decent entry too. But for me, it's overextending. I'm already in JD. I'm already in GPS. If I take another L, I might get spanked by the group. So GPS is trying to push back up. We're just waiting. I mean, this is gonna be a waiting game until PAL. You know what I mean? Like, just you have to relax. My first job was at an AMC. Lost my virginity in the AMC projection booth. I'm just giving back. It's going good, Chris. It's going good, Chris. It's going well. It's going well. We're just watching AMC like a bunch of degens, you know? Just being degens. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm very surprised there's no AMC. This is very interesting. Look at all the AMC calls. Look at all these. Gosh. So many degens. It's so beautiful. Look at this. Insanity. Honestly insane how many calls there are. I'll just go golfing. I'll go golfing. Sounds healthy right now. Sounds a lot healthier than this. Bitcoins. I should have shorted SO. I should have put puts on SOS. Oh my god. I probably still can. My only concern is if the Nasdaq starts pumping, will SOS go up? But I don't even care because I hate the company. And I think we could easily drop to 65. How much are they? I mean, it would be a hedge. It'd be a hedge, and it would be a play that I really like. So it's like a double winner. You know what I mean? It's like it doesn't get too much better than that. How does OBV look? It's just going down to. Oh, my head. Holy crap, this light is so bright. 1 sec. Did you say Wednesdays? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Look at these calls. Holy crap, that is scary. Oh my god. Look at these calls. No one is going short on this. That makes me want to go short even more. AMC's trying to hold up. This could easily come down to 6.5. That's what I'm looking at. It's sitting at a big support though. This block right here you can see. Right? Huge support. But we're just trending in there. Get some blue light screens. Whew. Someone said Trey made a video on Uncle Bruce. Someone sent me a DM earlier. Did he? Oh, he did. Yeah. Y'all wanna watch it? Y'all wanna watch it? AMC gonna drop hard in the next few days, in my opinion. Irresistible, just dude. Come on. That energy is unnecessary. Why? Why is it gonna drop? 1 sec. Let's go. I wanna look at something. I'm curious what he said. I'm thoroughly curious. Turn this up.
I bet have some more money.
Can y'all hear it good?
That's on the whole Uncle Bruce being a hedgy. I knew I was gonna get asked about this. I knew I was. To be real with you guys, I don't think Uncle Bruce is a hedge fund. I don't think that in the least bit. And I know that there is some internet beef between me and stock markets with Bruce. And I'm not going to endorse that. I don't have any bad feelings towards Uncle Bruce. I personally think that he is a very intelligent guy. I think that he does have a background being a broker. I think that he does have, you know, history in what he does. But this is what I would propose to you guys. The age that Uncle Bruce is from, right, where he got into the market, when he was a broker back in the 70s and 80s, it was a much different time back then. I mean, all people really did and all that he could do is, as he's explained, play.
Wait, how old is Uncle Bruce? How old is this guy? How old is Uncle Bruce? Because let's say he in the late 70s he was a broker. That has to make him at least 73, 75, right? 70, 60, 65? There's no way he's 65. There's no way. He does not look 60. He looks older than 60. I mean, let's do some quick math. It's 2020. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. So, you know, 2021 minus what 19? Let's say 1980. That's 41 years ago. So he had to have at least been. So to trade in 1980, let's say he was at least 20 years old. That would still make him very young. That he probably wouldn't even be out of college at 20 years old. There's no way. There's no way. Guys, there's no way. There's no way. He has got to be like 7. Wow, holy crap. 65? Okay, 65 is a good number then. That actually kind of makes sense. So if we go 2020 21 minus 65, that could work. That number kind of makes sense. Okay. I was just curious. But the Trey goes back in the 70s and 80s.
Long-term stocks. That's all that you could do, right? You could only play long-term stocks because if you wanted to make a trade, it would take you 15 to 20 minutes to get that trade enacted. So we live in a much different market right now. He played in a market that was based off of basically just purely fundamental and qualitative value. And we live in a market now where that's not the only piece of the equation. So what he says about AMC is as a long-term stock is maybe factual. It may be, right? It may be the case that, yes, as we all know.
I would like to say, though, if you want to jump on the bandwagon and say AMC is not a good long-term stock, which I understand and I agree long-term, next year, 2 years, it's not a great stock. I agree. I would not have my money in it long-term like that. 100% agree. But if you want to jump on that bandwagon, you can't say GameStop is going to be amazing and it's the next Chewy of video games. That is so dumb. That is like the dumbest statement in the world. That is so stupid. You're not dealing with pet owners. You're dealing with the most degenerative people in the world that play video games. People that play video games are the biggest trolls in the world. Like, honestly, I guarantee you about 99% of the people in my chat play games. So, like, you know that they're the biggest trolls in the world. Like, even the old guys in here, I think, or older guys are trolls in my chat. So, like, they're not the same as your loving liberal pet owners.
AMC is not going to be a cash cow within 6 months. We know that AMC is going to take time to reopen, to generate revenue. Like, that is understandable stuff, right? We all know that coming into the stock. But that's not the only piece that comes into the equation here, right? That's not all that plays in. So, Bruce is an old school kind of guy. He plays stocks for the long game, right? And that's not what we're playing AMC as, right? We're playing this as what it is. We're playing it as what it is. So I've got no hard feelings towards Bruce. That's all that I want to say about that.
But yeah, for sure. I think it's like it's hard. You can't really take say one good and one is bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if anything, especially like in the shorter term, like the next year, AMC has way more upside than GameStop. Just saying, like if we really look at the two companies, especially if you're a long-term investor, you should come to that realization because you should know how long it takes to rebrand a company. Rebranding a company is not easy. It is so hard to change your whole business model. I'm not gonna lie, my dad, whenever I was in high school, man, even when I graduated high school, we used to have major Madden games. We played Madden all the time to grow up though. Oh, look at AMC. Daddy chill. But I mean, like, so older people play games too. It's just making time to be able, you know what I mean? But like, that's what we did to hang out. You know what I mean? Like, we were all into sports, so like that was the way that we like hung out. And my dad would gamble with his friends playing Madden. I remember one time growing up, we had his friends would come over and they all played sports in high school, and he had this friend Charlie, and Charlie was really good. Charlie, man, what's his last name? He was really good. Let's look. I wonder if he's still in there. I wonder if he's still there. It was a long time ago, so who knows? It was really old. Anyways, he was really good back in the day, and he actually had a full ride to Oklahoma State. And funny story, Charlie was a roommate with Barry Sanders at Oklahoma State. Just so you guys, this is the craziest thing in the world. He was a roommate with Barry Sanders, and he said that Charlie said he would go out and party, and every single night Barry Sanders would stay inside, read his Bible, and he never partied at all. Never. Ever, 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 ever. Barry Sanders went on to go to the Hall of Fame, so you know, you know. But Charlie was really good. He was good. He was the last time, because we used to all go play basketball too. And my dad had me really young, so obviously. But we would all go play basketball. And dude, Charlie can move. He was like 45 years old, faster than 20-year-olds. But anyway, anyways, one day they were playing Madden, and I came in, and they were playing, and I think they had like the controllers hooked up to the PS3s when PS3 at the time, and they yanked one. I think someone scored, and I think my dad yanked on the controller, and the whole like 70-inch TV fell over and just shattered. I was like, oh. I was like, yo, can I get my PS3 back? That was funny. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, I totally understand what it's like to grow up and not be able to play games. Crazy about Barry. Like the Barry thing's crazy. Every time I hear that, I'm like, dude, that's insane. And that's not like a religious thing. That just shows like people that like are dedicated and focused and don't spend time doing like time wasting things tend to, you know, go further. That's the point of that story. I'm pretty trash at USD3 to be honest. What are you doing with your calls? I'm holding everything right now. I'm probably gonna. I'll look around lunch at what I'm gonna do with my end of the week. They're like slightly out of the money right now. But okay, Gap pushing back. See, this is why we don't panic, boys. This is why we don't panic, because we buy stocks we like, we believe in, that have good value. That's why we panic. There's a reason why we buy these. Like JD, you know, a little bit lagging behind, but Gap is trucking. Gap is trucking. We get back above this weekly. We get back above the daily. I'm sorry, we're back in business there. We have time, plenty of time. You know, the Nasdaq is getting crushed right now. We're looking good. IWM though, I told you guys, the IWM. The Russell. This is what was holding us down on them. Do you think tech stocks will do good this year? As good as last year? No. This year they'll probably do fine, yeah. Come on, do something, stonks. Thank God I didn't get SOS puts. God, only reason why I didn't get SOS puts is because I saw this. I was like, oh no, hell no, I'm not buying this. There ain't one call option for this. There's one. Is there any puts? There's a few, like one. There's one put. Someone put one put in this week. Insane. Crap. That actually looks pretty strong. How's GE? Like, man, I want some so bad. Gosh. It's bouncing from that bottom down there. Where are we at? AMZ's holding, man. Gosh. I'm very surprised. GE is just sitting there waiting. Paintball gun wars of kids. Yeah, I'm the type of dad too that'll, like, you know, I ain't letting my son. I mean, I'll probably let him win at some stuff, but like video games, I'm not gonna lie. Like when we play games when he's getting older, hell no, he's not beating me. There's one thing that I am, and it's a sore loser. I'm not gonna lie. And my son already is a sore loser. He already is the biggest sore loser in the world. Thoughts on Neo? Yeah, Neo's. I've shown my viewpoint on Neo a lot. I'm very, very bullish on these guys. This looks great. Great. If you get like a few weeks out, I think we hit 48, 49 very soon. We gap closed. Bullish. This is bullish right here. Depending on how we move, what Pal says, I'm gonna start ranking in some calls, most likely, because we're probably gonna have a really good next few days. Are you going to push your kid into sport? He can do whatever he wants to do. I do not care. I mean, I played sports. I think sports are big for, for me personally. Sports taught me a lot of self-discipline for myself, but that was only because I hated losing. You know what I mean? So when I remember from the jump from junior high to high school was so hard because we didn't have the JV and the A and B team for freshmen and, you know, sophomores. It was straight to varsity, right? So I went from being really good when I was in 8th grade to being trash at football my freshman year. But in basketball, I was still a great shooter. That never changed. I was just good. I would just sit behind the 3-point line. I lived back there like a basic white kid, right? So that, and this is getting somewhere. That jump and I remember I was so bad. I couldn't, like, my hands were stones. Like, I couldn't. But it was mental too. But like the jump that I made from freshman to sophomore, because I hated being bad. I hated it. You know what I mean? And that carried over into, you know, trading. That carries over into everything else in life. In my opinion, like, if you just get that mentality where you hate losing, you hate being bad, and then, like, you don't. Now you can hate it and not do nothing about it. That's a mentality, right? But if you start to really wrap your head around why you're bad at something, it's not anyone else's fault. It's your fault majority of the time. Then you start to really understand. You know what I mean? And you start to get better at life. Like, but that's what sports really taught me. So, but it wasn't like, I think you make good friends and you're gonna cherish those memories. Like, sports in high school, that's the only thing that I miss. Like, being with my friends and stuff. Those were the best memories of high school, right? So, I would encourage him to play sports, but I don't care. I could care less. He can do what he wants. But in high school, I did everything. I was a big nerd. I didn't party that much, though, to be honest. I didn't. We played sports, and then we went to played sports, and we played video games 24/7, 365. That's all we did. I was still big. I've always been decent sized, but I never got like jacked or anything until like my junior year. Junior year is when I put on a lot of. I mean, I got pretty in shape. And then senior year, I was like I was a little different. I was in pretty good shape senior year. Look at JD. There we go. JD's about to get that breakout. Now we're still down. I'm down on it. So, like, I'm just waiting for it. We're just like, come on, do something. Poke it. So markets are perking up though. I like NEO a lot. There's a lot of stocks I like right now. Gosh, I'm wishing I didn't buy too heavy into this stuff yesterday. Discord. Make sure there's no Discord messages. Someone in Discord trying to say that the speech got canceled for today, but I'm pretty sure he speaks today. Y'all just have it misinterpreted. So typically they do faux MC on Wednesdays, which is that's like the whole group talking, but he's obviously the big part of it because he's the leader. So he talks at the end of it, and then he has his specific speech tomorrow. But like he's just gonna reiterate what he says today. So like today's gonna let you know the viewpoint of everything. Where are the degenerate millennials that chase accounts, Tyler? I know. I'm waiting for them. We're waiting. Come on, degens. Come out. Also, too, you think, are they direct depositing? Are they, you know what I mean? That's a really big point to make. Also, too, are they buying options or are they buying stock? That's the real question. How do you think Momo will be in a year from now? I think Momo is going to be really, really solid, personally. They have earnings coming up. If you want, you can wait until earnings. 100%, you could wait. They have earnings coming up. When's their earnings date? I could have swore they're coming up. Yeah, they're coming up. They don't have it listed though. They did. No. They did. They missed on EPS. They beat on revenue though. One sec. When is their earnings? Their earnings are, I could have swore, the 29th. 1 second, let me look. You could wait till earnings. That's a good safe play. Next week, next Thursday. I think they're gonna do well. And just so you know, Earning Whispers has them beating. Just a heads up. I like them. I like them. You know, I'm a big fan of these data companies that sell data are like my favorite, and they get me a hard on. But another major thing is, you know, there's these Chinese companies, comparing them to other ones, have lots and lots of room. So it's a longer term play for Momo for me, but you know, and my long term ones, I'm not super concerned. But today, I mean, we obviously got a big drop, so I had to look at that, and it got underweighted, I believe. Price target for Momo. I honestly don't have a specific price target. It's something I'm letting ride, but I'll look at it. Cause we're so deep down compared to how we were. Just look at how far we're down, right? We're at the local bottom. I mean, like the next few months we could really start scaling and moving up. You know what I mean? Like this is so beat up. And go just take a look at the other Chinese companies, PDD, YY, JD, all these other companies. Look at how much they're valued at now. You know what I mean? That's what you have to look at too. And so that's just my thesis there, though. Dude, this is just a slow day. Holy crap. Man, this is a slow day. I cannot believe Moderna is leading the pack. I know there's a lot of Apple calls coming in. People are like, man, Apple should be flying. Because they have really good iPhone numbers too, I believe. And there's a lot of anticipation about their new iPhone coming out. Palantir, lots of calls coming on Palantir. Is it jumping? CCJ, someone was asking about them. I think they're really high up though. It's looking like they want to get another push. AT&T would not touch that. Lots of IWM calls coming in. That's good. It's positive. I kind of want to dip. I want to enter some options. I'm just waiting. What do you mean? Damage wizard. What do you mean avoid a falling knife? Like avoid getting out before it dips, or avoid missing? What do you mean? Oh. I mean, I wish we knew some of these numbers, bro. AMC keeps going down. That is so. This is hilarious. If you really think about how funny this is, it's like a sick joke. Been dipping lower. You really need to check out news today. I'll look at it here in a sec. I mean, the best way to look at it, in my opinion, is using two things that I use, right? So I'm using price action with the supports. So I'm always looking to buy on supports. 2, I'm looking at OBV to see if the volume is actually truly dipping. You know what I mean? So those two things line up, that I'm typically feeling pretty good. So let's say we dip down here and we still sit in this zone. I would be like, okay, I'm interested in buying. Now we start dipping below this red line, then I'd be like, okay, we can continue dropping. It MDM. I have some of these guys like a 13. Ugh, hurts. Oh, wow. Markets are down, but yeah. That is wild, it's not going up. That is wild. How's it moving? Well, yeah, it did. I'm sorry. Yeah, it did move up. Look, we started the day super bullish, right? And then we came down because of the indexes. Yeah, we started the day really good. Sundial, bouncing on support. You know what I mean? This 143, 141, bouncing really strong. But you know, you're risking it if you're trying to play it. Yeah. Really low, slow consolidation. I'm not necessarily upset by the consolidation though. You know what I mean? So like if we really look, we move from 9.9 to 14, consolidating. The move from $7 or $6 to 12.42, consolidating. And it looks like we're setting up for another wave. A move to 17. I don't. This is moving like a real stock. That's the funny part. Like it's moving like a fundamental stock. I'm waiting for a dip. But I mean, I just want to continue. I want to see how everything moves. Let's look. Pow. So, this is most likely where we might hear Powell speak today. But he has a speech tomorrow morning, okay? The 11:55, so 10:55. And this is his phone. This is FOMC, so this is gonna be pretty important. IWM is really moving. I don't have it. I haven't done the bracket or anything yet. I need to. $2 p.m. I think so. Yes. Correct window. G getting a small push. G's looking good. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't really worry about G right now. I think it's gonna do well. I think this was a really good dip right here. That's why I was saying I like it. Like, just seeing where the price action was lining up, it looked really good. And there's so many calls on it, you know what I mean? Like, looking at G for the whole week. There's so many. Go back to Monday. So many calls. There's a few puts here and there, but for the most part, the majority of these are calls. That was a put. Unusual. This is a big one. This is the one we really liked. This was the confirmation for me. This was for next week, $14 strikes, and that's the trade that I would have entered. Because those can easily double. Easily. Great put to call ratio too. My portfolio is hurting bad. Portfolios probably are hurting for everyone. I mean, my portfolio is hurting. The long term is hurting. But I mean, stocks have just been down. That now it's making a really big bounce back. But yeah. I might hop off for a little bit, until about 1. I'll probably come back. I might do 1 till 3 today. I'll be a longer stream for sure. But I mean, I think we're just gonna see stagnated movement. I might make some. I'll probably buy something if we start dipping though. Screen is blurry. I don't know why. No idea why. Let me look at my phone. No, it looks good for me. The mine looks good. But yeah, I'll be live around 1 p.m. my time, so 1 p.m. Central. What I'm looking for is potentially a dip. If we get a dip, I'll be looking for some buys, and I'll probably come back 1 p.m. Central. But if it dips, I'll probably come back live immediately. So I'll be back. Much love, much love, much love.